All right. First thing, our seniors wanted to go out as winners. Feel bad for those guys. They fought their tails off all season. The commitment they make, year round. Feel bad that we didn't get the win today. A lot of details missing. Had opportunities. Didn't punt the ball well. The end of the second quarter, when we gave the ball on the 25-yard line, a 25-yard drive, every offense would like that. Just made it real easy. Right before the half to give them 7. To think about 7 critical points at the end there. Then we had opportunities offensively down inside the red zone, and we don't convert. Whether it's not catching a touchdown pass or that critical penalty they had on a crackback that we had our opportunities down there offensively to convert. We didn't convert, and opened up for questions.
Does it make it frustrating that it being the 12th game of the season, it was still the same mistakes, bad special teams, penalties, missed tackles?
Yeah, no doubt about it. We just didn't, Bengali added in one time and they just dumped it over his head. He's got to knock that guy down first. There was missed tackles in the second half for sure. Got to make those plays defensively, and it's frustrating whether it's at the beginning of the year or at the end of the year. We had our opportunities, and our job as coaches is to put them in a position to make plays, and we got to make plays. Again, it starts with me. I didn't get it done, it starts there.
Pat, with the year now complete, what's your biggest takeaway on this season?
Oh boy, there's a 14-page takeaways. I mean, it's a long list of things that we got to clean up and just keep getting better. I think we got a young team that's played a lot of we played a lot of young guys all year, there's a lot of takeaways and probably don't have time for.
What do you think is at the top of that list? Just right now.
There's a bunch of them. I mean, there's a bunch of them.
Do you anticipate staff changes being made within the next week or so?
I'm gonna digest this, watch the videotape, and evaluation goes on year long. Every game, every Saturday, every Sunday, every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday through Friday. Just evaluate where we are, what we can do to get better, and again, it starts with the coaches, and then period.
How soon does the meetings with the players, the individual meetings after the year, when do those begin?
Like they always do every year since I got here in 15, is they start immediately. Monday we'll have a team meeting and we'll start meeting with our guys like we normally do.
Overall thoughts on Nate, how he handled not just today, but you gave him the ball for the final 2 games of the season to take you home.
Yeah, Nate, we threw one pick. I think we had a receiver running the official, kind of messed things up at the end there. We took 4 sacks. We'll look to see what he did, but he protected the ball for the most part. We threw one in the end zone again, just missed opportunity down there. So we'll look at that and see. But I thought Nate, played well, and I like what I see out of him. And again, he can get better. He's 3rd start ever, and I think he's just going to keep getting better.
Has Nate shown enough in these 2 starts to go into the offseason with you guys looking at him as the starter potentially for next year?
No question about it. I mean, he's a guy that can win a lot of football games for us. He's smart. He takes coaching. He's tough, and he made some good plays out there, and he made his mistakes too. But I got a lot of faith in him.
Pat, you didn't start a drive past your own 25 until later in the 4th quarter. I mean, how do you attribute the field position and the way Duke was able to kind of knock you guys back throughout the course of the game?
We had a critical hands to the face on a field goal that again, we made mistakes in the kickoff return, whether it was the first one when we don't fair catch it, and it was way outside what we call the divider, and the young guy back there, Kenny, should have not taken that out, should have fair caught it, like I said, that hands to the face on a field goal team, they're kicking off from the 50, and then again just created a bad field position for us, and we didn't help ourselves a whole lot with the field position.
This was this was the 6th game out of 12 that you failed to score 20 points. What do you think were the main causes for the lack of offensive success this year?
We're going to look at that and find out what it is, but we obviously got to score more points. We got to convert in the red zone and find out what we got to do, but we got to definitely score more points. That's a fact. Just looking
over the roster heading into the offseason as you want to construct it, are there specific areas that you think this team needs to be better as far as adding talent?
Across the board, I mean, talent, depth, whatever. Again, we got a good football team. We got a lot of good players in that locker room, and we got to build it around them. And we lose a lot of good seniors, so we'll have those guys to replace, whether it's a corner. I mean, think about all the plays Marquez Williams made, and AJ, MJ. We got 3 veteran corners out there that played good football for us all year. And I thought MJ had a pick there at the end, which would have been critical. I don't know if it was the end of the third, fourth quarter actually, where he's got a chance. But we're going to have to build the corner position for sure. Is one spot that definitely needs retooling.
Coach, thank you very much.